Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, thus as your brother Dan Moses or say your Sakodi of TRC, Ghana, coming to you with the continuation of our exposés, Testimony, New World, Disorder. We have seen expose part 148. We've seen 149, and this is 151, which is going to be what to do. And we would want to remind ourselves that we have just started to bring to our understanding how wicked the old man of Ghana, Akufo Addo, and his counterpart, wicked old man of America, Joe Biden, in a willful intent to destabilize global peace, security, and stability, creating problem for the church, the mosque, and the synagogue. Seeking to see us battle and destroy each other, while they divert our attention from their medical terrorism against us, which they call whichever simulation. Akwaba to the program, Testimony, New World. We have just begun. So God is going to lift the evils of Nana Addo Akufo Addo, Joe Biden, against the innocent Christians of your nation around the globe, innocent Muslims of your nation and around the globe, and the innocent Judaists. We will lift it before their eyes. Akwaba to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder. This is what to do in the face of their wickedness. What to do is to get the understanding that since the seventh day of creation, when God rested, every other thing that we have seen accomplished on earth, God accomplished them here on earth through men. In your nation, the amazing advancement that you have seen in your nation, they were all works that God bonded with fellow men to get them accomplished. So whatever God will do in your family, in that church, in that community, in that academic institution, in that nation, God would need to partner. The people will need to bond with God to get it accomplished. That is what John chapter 11, the raising of Lazarus from the dead, is teaching us. That we would need to partner with God to bring us out of this global man-made Jacob's trouble. It was made by man. Whatever your nation is going through, they were willfully orchestrated by wicked men of our time. They did that. But God would need us to bond with Him in bringing your nation out. Do you understand that? Before the raising of Lazarus from the dead, Jesus would have to tell them, roll the stone out of the tomb, take the stone out of the tomb. He could have commanded. He didn't do that. When the stone had been rolled out of the tomb, he bonded with the people to do that. When the stone has been rolled out of the tomb, and he prayed to his father, commanded, Lazarus, come forth. Lazarus, come forth. And he came forth blindfolded. His body was embalmed. His hand and feet were embalmed. He had to command men, although he could have commanded Lazarus to come out without the clothes, the embalmment. Yet he made him come out with the embalmment and instructed him, take it off. You understand? He was teaching them, I have told you several times that I do nothing here of my own. I do them in partnership with my Father. And because I am in the office of my Father here where I'm with you. I'm teaching you how my Father works. Everything that I do here, I will need to partner with you. So we will need to partnership with God. Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa, Ghana, America, whatever your terrible situation that your nation is in, God needs you to turn things around. Your family, your community, your nation, your church, a place of fellowship. So let's go to John chapter 11. We are saying that there is a lot here, so we shall take it slowly. We are going back to John 11, the 44th verse. We are reading. And he that was dead came forth. That is Lazarus. After Jesus has prayed and commanded him to come forth. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot, with grave clothes. And his face was bound about with a napkin. Jesus said unto them, loose him, and let him go. I will take this again. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot, with grave cloths, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Jesus said unto them, loose him, and let him go. We shall end here one more time and expound on it. Akufo to the program, testimony, new world disorder. We are hearing Jesus instruct men, the monies, the family of Lazarus, the people around, after Lazarus has come out of the grave. Loose him, and let him go. He came out of the graves bound with the grave cloths. Amazing miracle of a man that is tied was able to come out of the grave. A man blindfolded was able to see and come out of the grave. We have told ourselves that Lazarus coming out of the grave, there were other miracles which we gloss over. They are also very, very important. And we have established that as a man of God, woman of God, prophet, teacher, apostle, evangelist, you may not be able to raise the people that die in your church back to life. You may not be able to heal all the blind in your church, in your community, in the nation. You may not be able to do that. You may not be able to cause the cripple to walk. You in your nation to walk. There will still be cripple in your church as I speak. There are the deaf and the dumb in your church maybe as I speak. However, we have come to understand that there are amazing miracles that you can do to make life better for the helpless in the house of God, for the homeless in the house of God, for the jobless in the house of God, for the childless in the house of God. You understand? I'm not saying that put the woman, childless woman, on 21 days fasting and the 80-day fasting, and they are all good. And prayer, they are all good. But you can also let him adapt one of your children to feel that, oh, thank God, I am blessed with a child. You can let them adapt children in the society to make life better for them. Did you understand that? Akufo to the program, testimony, new world disorder. You can make life better for the crippled in your church with wheelchairs, electronic wheelchairs, with crutches, with contact lenses, which by the regenerated mind, amazing inventions and creativities, you might come out to better the life of the people of the church, people in the nation, people in the community. That might seem miracle to them, which we don't see when we are talking about the raising of Lazarus from the dead. The grave cloths, tied him bound, still he came out, miracle. His eyes were blindfolded, he came out, miracle. There are so much miracles that we may not consider them to be miracle too. The helpless that we help. But to them, wow. If God has not used this man of God, woman of God, to bless me with this business capital, I would have perished. That is a miracle for me. Do you understand? Akufo to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder. You have so much. You are not a preacher of the gospel. You are Elon Musk. So much. And you can do some miracles by making life better. You are Mike Zuckerberg. You are Mike Bloomberg. I didn't say Joe Biden because he's poor. You understand? You are Donald Trump. You understand? Rich before he became president. You can make life better. A miracle for others due to your blessing that you part out to them. Did you hear that? You can be Dangote. And you are not an apostle, you are not a prophet, you are not a teacher. But you employ other people so they can also fend for their families. You understand? That to them is a miracle. Akufo to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder. Now, let me take you to the same scripture, John 11:44. After Jesus had commanded them, lose him, he says something to them again, and let him go. You lose him, but let him go. How many times have you read that scripture? And have you really reflected upon it? What is he saying is, when Dangote has given you the job as a miracle to you, with that little capital, God would need to partner with you with that little capital to bring you to the level of Dangote. Did you hear that? I'm saying that when Elon Musk has done that miracle of blessing you with something to change your life, it might be very little, but God will still count on you that received the miracle to bring you to the level of Elon Musk. Did you hear what I said? I'm saying that when Jesus had instructed the people to lose him, he didn't say lose him and take him away. You didn't hear that? Jesus didn't say lose him and take him away. He said lose him and let him go. When Jesus had raised him from the dead, before he raised him from, he commanded Lazarus, come forth. And Lazarus would have to take his part in the miracle to get it accomplished. The dead took his part in the miracle and came out. Did you hear that? And afterwards, when the dead had come back to life, lose him and let him go. Don't take him away. Akufo to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder. I heard somebody saying, man, this is beautiful. Yes, it is, I know. They are in there, they are in the scriptures. Lose him and let him go. Did you know that Lazarus was dead 4 days in the tomb. Did you know that? Did you know that there were those that were mourning that knew that Lazarus at that time was thinking? Did you know that? Mary knew that. The man came out of the grave alive. But don't you forget that Mary knew that the man was thinking. The man would have to walk, go, and take care of his thinking body, wash himself up. You understand? The man would have to go. 4 days he has not eaten anything in the grave. Have you been on a 4 days fast before? Afterwards, how did you feel? You were starving. You understand? Hungry. Jesus fasted for 40 days, 40 nights. He was God, yet he felt hungry afterwards. 4 days Lazarus was dead. He came back alive. Jesus didn't give him food. Let him go. Find food for yourself. You understand? Eat and let your spirit come, let your body energized, activated. I call about you the program, testimony. Nobody has told you this before. God is telling you today. There are too much in his word for you and I. I call about you the program, testimony, new words. What we are saying is, whatever God would do about your situation, we would have to partner with you to turn it around. America, did you hear me? He says, forget about the wicked Joe Biden. Forget about him. You understand? And think about how you, the people, will redeem your nation out of the hands of the wicked. You, the people, don't wait for your nation to be destroyed. United Kingdom, Asia, Australia, Africa, I'm telling you this. We are the people that God is counting on us. The wicked cannot help us. The old evil man on the throne of Ghana cannot help Ghana. In fact, let me tell us this. It is God who is resisting the old wicked man of Ghana, the old wicked man of America. And he shall continue to make things terrible for them until Joe Biden has packed his tools and left the White House. Because nobody touches the children of God and get away. In fact, let me tell you this. You are like the apple of God's eye. Whoever touches you, God will touch the whole of creation to know that you can't touch my eye. If you touch the eye of God, God will blink. He will wink. Did you hear that? So, what you are saying is, forget about men and know that though God might use men to help you out, you will also need to stand up for yourself and stand with God and get it done. That is what God, by telling Lazarus, that Lazarus, you will have to go. You lose him, people. But Lazarus, you have to go. Did you see that? Thank you for your understanding. We shall continue the next time. But for now, we are doing this. What to do is what you have received. And we are also doing this. We are sanctioning Joe Biden, every member of his family, financially. We are sanctioning Nana Addo Akufo, every member of his family. Osla Owusu, every member of his family. Dampare, every member of his family. Kandapa, every member of their families. Every minister and appointee of the government of Nana Addo Akufo. They didn't hear me. I'm saying that if you are a cabinet minister, we are calling for the whole of humanity to sanction you financially for your evil that 17 years is being visited upon your own citizen. And the whole world has walked on. As you continue to be wicked and evil beyond measure and have torn your national currency, you have destroyed everything. Now God is using us to take it back, to take our land back, to redeem our people from the evils of your hands. God will need us, and is calling on us. Financial sanction. That's what we say. God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana. Au revoir. Bye bye. Shall continue.